All righty. And we are back here, day two, the Dunta Robinson Rising Stars Gridiron Workout here in Winder, Georgia. This is Maurice Simpkins coming to you from Sky Corp Network. Here on the field, we have the Princeton Vikings. U against the Birmingham Chargers. Oh, the quarterback slings it. It's a little wobbly, but it was there. The receiver made a chance at it. Stop the clock. Receiver had a chance at it. You got to bring it down? Okay, bring it down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a quick static screen here while we bring the drone down for a quick battery change. All righty, so give us a quick moment here. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. This is your Birmingham Chargers versus your Princeton Vikings 11U game. Checking here in today with Sky Corp Network, coming to you from the beautiful Winder, Georgia. Overcast today, but it is a beautiful game indeed. Quarterback drops back, number 2. There's a flag on the play. Laundry on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Laundry on the field. Okay, Alex, we're coming back. All right, we're going to be back up and running here with the drone coming back to you here in a second. 35 seconds left here in the half, 35.3 to be exact. And we are back in the action. A little later today, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to be bringing our mic'd up feature into the game. Quarterback slings it wide, and it is a little too far for the receiver. That's going to bring up a turnover on downs. And the ball is going to be handed over now to the Princeton Vikings. These guys made the travel down from Cincinnati. I heard them talking before the game and said, we came here for a reason. We came here for a reason. Well, guys, let's see what that reason is here as they take over control with 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Today's footage brought to you by Alexander Gregory, 12-year-old drone videographer phenom. Princeton football's back, quarterback's in the shotgun. And there's another stoppage of play, time out, called by the Princeton Vikings. All right. We're back in the business, ladies and gentlemen. This quarterback here from the Princeton Vikings is looking like a massive young man down here at 11U. Calls for the snap. He drops back. It's a floater on the sideline. Oh, nice catch by the receiver. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know what high pointing a ball looks like, you just got a clinic in it from that young wide receiver here on the Princeton Vikings 11U football team. Way to go, young man. The sideline is now getting into the game. We like what we see. The sideline is now getting into the game. All right. Princeton 11U comes out on offense. Birmingham Chargers on defense. Birmingham Chargers, ladies and gentlemen, if I haven't introduced you, are in the black and white. Princeton Vikings 11U are wearing the red jerseys with mostly white helmets. All right. Number 5 is going in motion. Here we are. Quarterback drops back. He makes a play across the middle. Oh, and it's a short pass, and it's not able to be completed. All right. Brings up second and long here for the Princeton Tigers. I'm at Princeton Vikings. I'm so sorry there, ladies and gentlemen. Been covering games all day. There's no reason for that mistake. All right. Back on the ball. Quarterback from the Princeton Vikings, again, is looking to the sideline to check his play. Coach sends in the play. Cadence has began. Last-second adjustments. Coach is making last-second adjustments from the sideline. Quick audible. 2nd and 10. Here we are. Ball is snapped. He faked the go, the hitch. He's going to throw the go, and it's intercepted by number 11 from the Birmingham Chargers. Way to go there, young man. On the interception, number 11 brought it home. High pointed the ball. Honestly, the quarterback threw it into a traffic jam there that looked like Spaghetti Junction in Atlanta. And the young guy from the Birmingham Chargers went up and said, "I will take that one this time there, sir." Great job there by the Birmingham Chargers on the defensive turnover. Let's see what they come out with on the offense as the Princeton Vikings bring their defense back to the field, looking to continue their stingy play of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down in Wyoming, Georgia, and I must say the good Lord has blessed us with a much better day of weather as we have a little bit of overcast. It may be in the mid-70s today versus the mid-90s to hundreds it was yesterday. So the Birmingham Chargers come out lined up. 3 receivers to the left. Running back to the right. And he's got to have one more man come on the field now, apparently. He's got one guy split to the right, running back right, 3 guys to the left. Let's see what he comes out here with. Snap from the shotgun. Quarterback sees a man swinging. Oh, he throws it right past his face mask, ladies and gentlemen. Right past his face mask. I'm not sure if the pass could have been any better. I think the receiver's got to snap his head around a little quicker. That's something we've noticed with a lot of these young receivers. Getting their heads around fast enough to see the ball as well as running out the route once they know that they're open. That is 2 of the big features that we've seen, or factors, should I say, in the past 2 days of this youth football. And those are things that we expect them to grow on and to perfect as they move through the game of youth football. So now the Princeton Vikings are going to be up at about the 13-yard line. As they get ready for the Birmingham Chargers to come out on offense again. 1st and 20 or so. Here you go. Quarterback takes a direct snap. He's naked bootlegging off to the right side. He makes one man miss, makes a move, and he's going to be able to get back maybe 3 of those yards, I think. I think he managed to scrape 3 of those yards back. But that's going to bring us to halftime. And ladies and gentlemen, today's halftime, we're going to feature for you the halftime 6 minutes here for the Dunta Robinson's Rising Stars Gridiron Workout. We're going to give you a quick little commercial break here with your halftime so that we can make sure that you are entertained. I'll be returning here shortly after this halftime has commenced. It's not transitioning anything.
Little bite you. I like that.
I'ma do what I said I was out to do. I don't care about weather or altitude. I just stay on my grind and keep pushing through. I ain't got no more time to be number two. You lost me if you ever gotta choose. Better hop on the train if you riding through. Got a lot more to gain and a lot to lose. I can match you with fire and lots of truth. You can stop me, you better just call a truce. You go ape but like the entire zoo. Ever diss me, I gladly retire you. All these rappers that can't rap, I'm tired of you. If you ain't got no heart, what's inside of you? I ain't hard like the Clash of the Titans do. All my lyrics got power and passion too. Go to war with these words, keep it tactical. But I'm laughing, your ammo is laughable. You got guns but they made out of plastic though. You a poison to rap, I'm the antidote. I'm the trap in the woods, you're the animal. I'm the king of the jungle, you antelope. I'm the bear in the river, the salmon gone. Lots of evil that goes on in Babylon. So I pull up the sword in the battle line. You keep missing your punches, I'm jabbing Bob. I hit you with the knee like a Masvidal. That's a 3-second knocker, they mad at all. Don't you step up to me, you ain't mad at all. I'm the dog in the fight, you ain't got a dog. I don't talk just to talk, you get mollywopped. I face problems a lot, but I talk to Pops. He told me to take over, I'll never stop. Your negative energy getting blocked. You come at me with pride, then you getting popped. You ain't heard bars like this since you heard of pop. I was given the gift and they came from God. Only hang with the real, never chill with frauds. Always watching my back cause I've been the target. Missing the shots by a bigger margin. Their weapons are trash and they more like garbage.
It's a funny world we live in. Speaking of which, you know how I got these scars? No. But I know how you got these.
And now that I'm outie, I promise that you shouldn't doubt me. You thought I was done, you know nothing about me. My spirit is you should just take in the pounding. And now that I'm back up, let's go have an outing. Body prepared, now it's time to get rowdy. When you see me now, why do you get the frowning? You scared? You better check your surroundings. I'm calling you out, you don't hear me, I'm shouting. Where is he? Where is he? You fighting me is embarrassing. I'm making moves that you never seen. I brought the match in the kerosene. I light this whole place up and I don't care to see any more evil alive, that's a guarantee. I got the eye of the tiger, don't stare at me. You come against me, you gonna need therapy. You're way too late, there's no way to prepare for me. Built from a different breed, I am a rarity. If I sound arrogant, there is no care in me. I know who made me and I ain't no parody. I'm an original, there's no comparing me. All of you Pharisees looking for clarity, trying to parent me, this ain't no charity. You should've cherished me, now that you didn't, I promise you I'll be the greatest you ever seen. I'll keep it pushing, I go to infinity. Pain and exhaustion I keep as a remedy. I train like Kobe, you can't get ahead of me. I'm dropping 81 points on the enemy. I see the jealousy, I know they envy me. When it's all said and done, I am the MVP. If you against me, you won't get no sympathy. I'ma put you through the pain and some misery. Feel all the wrath in my rap and delivery. Everyone asking me what's gotten into me. It's just a life from the realm of...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second half of the Princeton Vikings versus the Birmingham Chargers 11U game here, coming to you from the beautiful Winder, Georgia, and the Dunta Robinson Gridiron Workout. We got the stripes on the field, they're ready. We got the players on the field, they're ready. Coaches on the sideline. Let's get this second half started in here. Shout out to the Black Eyed Peas. Nah, they ain't right with that. Black Eyed Peas can use all the endorsements they can right now. All right, here we go. The kickoff is ready. Red helmet from Birmingham looks to be the boot of the day. We have two receivers back at about the 35-yard line for the Princeton Vikings as they anticipate this to be a fairly normal kick. I'm thinking they're not gauging him to be a master booter here. But let's see what the kickoff brings. And we have our second half on the way. It's taken by one of the guys on the front line. A big boy up front gets his moment of glory. Number 6 with the soft hands takes in the kick return and runs it in for about a 5-yard gain. Reminds me of my first day on the roster with the Packers. We were in Washington, and I got a kickoff on kickoff return and was scared like a deer in the headlights. Oh, boy, the memories. All right, your Princeton Vikings are going to come out on first down from their opponent's 45-yard line after a great kick return, after a short kickoff, should I say. Here you are, and the quarterback again. Princeton Vikings up. Quarterback's in the shotgun. He takes it to the right, number 6, and he is going to be taken down after a short gain. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I hope he got back to the line of scrimmage because he took a lot of steps if he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. So I'm gonna say he got back to the line of scrimmage just for the sake of saying he got back to the line of scrimmage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first game of the day, 11U game between the Princeton Vikings from Cincinnati and your Birmingham Chargers. Birmingham Chargers in your black and purple, your Princeton Vikings in your red and white. Ball is snapped. Quarterback is going to be a straight quarterback drive with a fullback lead, and it appears that the Chargers were not going to let that one get by them. It's going to be a no gain on the play, bringing up 3rd and 11, a long 11 at that. Again, this is Sky Corp Network bringing you the best view in youth football. The eye in the sky doesn't lie. It is a family affair. Quarterback takes the ball. He launches it deep. He's got a receiver. Oh, and it's off the tips of his hands. Just off the tips of his hands there. I don't know if he's got a number on, but that was a great Great pass there, just off the tips of his hands. That guy got a number. He was the one who made the big catch on the other sideline, wasn't he? Yeah, what's his name? I want to give him some shout-outs. Big Daddy? Yeah, Big Daddy been bringing them in, folks. You want to know how to high point the ball, you watch Big Daddy play, because Big Daddy go up and get him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? That one there was one that got off his fingertips. But if you want to see wide receiver play at the 11U level, you keep your eyes on Big Daddy right there. If you're watching from a stream, he is going to be over on the closest sideline to the Princeton Vikings. All right, Princeton Vikings are trying to get their plays together on the sideline. Which What are they going to decide to go with here? What are they going to decide to go with here? What are they going to decide to go with here? All right, quarterback comes back under center. Or in the shotgun. It's 4th and 11. Ball is snapped. Quarterback's looking. He's got a man. It's a little wobbly. Oh, great play by the defensive back who tried to high point that ball for the interception, and it turns into an incomplete pass. That's going to be a turnover on downs with the ball heading back to the Birmingham Chargers. Great job by the defense right there. The way that the Princeton Vikings came out to start that drive after the kick return, I thought for sure that the spark was lit and they were going to march on down the field, but the Birmingham Chargers had another thing on their mind. All right. That's going to be a 1-2-yard gain, they call it, for the Birmingham Chargers on first down. Coming up second and about 7.5 to 8, I would call it here from where I can see anyway. Yeah, we'll call it 8. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Chargers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 5 minutes left in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 8 for the Birmingham Chargers on the ball right now. They're going with a bunch left. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receivers takes off. Quarterback looks, he drops back to throw it. It's a little short. It's going to be intercepted by the Princeton Vikings. That young man is running. He's coming across field. He's traversing field right now. Makes a move. Switch the ball to the outside hand, and he is taken down at the 46-yard line. What a play by that young man right there. Great interception. That's the way to get the energy back into the team. Maybe the Princeton Vikings did have a great halftime pep talk after all, and just had a slight mishap on the last drive. Let's see if they can get it back together and see if those Vikings get moving. takes off to the right, and he is going to be pushing forward. Wow. Nice run there. The legs turning. He's going to give himself a gain of about 6 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 4. 4th and 4. Let's see what this coach from the Vikings has up his sleeve for a 4th and 4 in the third quarter at about the 46-yard line of your opponent. This is when tendencies and charts and all the mathematics in football comes out. What's the best play against their defense that your offense can execute? Let's see what the Vikings dig into their bag for this time. Quarterback takes it. He's going to be hand off on the sweep, and he's going to get outside, but not far enough, and it's going to be a loss of 6 yards. Tackle made in the backfield by number 1 from the Birmingham Chargers. It's going to lead to a turnover on downs. Charger football. Alrighty. And so now we are getting ready for the Birmingham Chargers to come back out on offense. All right. Oh, he's running. He's got some space right there. He's going to get up to about the 44 on a good run there. About a 6-yard run for the running back. As we're entering the last 20 seconds of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, this is SkyCorp Network bringing you the Dunta Robinson Rising Stars Gridiron Workout here from beautiful Winder. And you're going to hear me say beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I don't believe there's many places on this earth most beautiful than Georgia. We are. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to be his direct dive, and he's taking down immediately, as we say around my parts. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter and to third down. think there's a little discrepancy in the effectiveness of that last call. I hear some parents from the Princeton Vikings that are not exactly seeing eye to eye with that call that was made. I think it was called a pass interference on the play. All right, here we are. First down for the Birmingham Chargers. Quarterback takes a snap in this shotgun. He's off to the left side. Naked boot. He's fumbling, rumbling down. He's going to get down inside the 15-yard line. Snap, play, and is that going to be touchdown? No, he's going to be down at about the 4-yard line is the mark. Down at the 4-yard. One-pointer. And that's going to bring our score to 7-0 with 6:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 11U battle between the Birmingham Chargers and the Princeton Vikings out of the Cincinnati area. These guys have come down a good little ways to play some youth football here in this Dunta Robinson Rising Stars gridiron workout. Getting a chance to gauge where you are before the season starts is always a great thing for the coaches. And we've had a lot of coaches reaching out, trying to get access to the film and figure out how they could be able to use this film to better coach up their players. And so if you're under the sound of my voice and you would like that access for the film of your games, you could just write into the chat and give us your information, and we could tell you how you could get access to that video. Not only that, you have the ability for highlight films as well. Get your child's spotlight done and not only get the highlight, but have it shown right here on Sky Court Network during one of our national broadcasts. Let your child get the exposure that they deserve. All right, we're coming back in the kickoff here from the Birmingham Chargers. Princeton Vikings set back to receive. And we just saw an Alex swoop, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what that is. When that camera angle changes like that, there's one person in the world who can do it. That's my daughter, Alex. And we call it the swoop. All right, so Red Hat, as I call him, is back for the Birmingham Chargers to kick it deep. Last kick was received by the front line and was able to be returned fairly good. This one is caught by the same guy, number 6, makes a move, one man miss, runs over another 2 men, crushing them in the process, and he's going to be pushed forward. But it looks like the Birmingham Chargers separated the ball in the mix. What do they call it? They're going to call the ball. Who are they calling it for? It's going to be red ball. Princeton Vikings retain the ball. I guess they say his forward momentum had stopped by the time that they ripped the ball away. And ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing the Alex swoop right now. That right there, what you just saw, was the swoop. Changing camera angles in these games are at times difficult, unless you have the videographer to my left, Alex Gregory. Okay, here we go. Back on the line are the Princeton Vikings. there's a discrepancy. They didn't know if they had the right football in there or not. You know, in youth football, you have the ability to play with your own specific type of ball. All right, quarterback's in the shotgun. He fakes the handoff and launches it deep to the left side. It's caught by number 5, and he's got one man to beat. He puts a stiff on him. He's grinding, and he is taken down at about the 3-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, what a play by number 5 right there. He was wide open, not another person in the area code with that young man, and he is bringing this game some excitement with 3 minutes left. We have 7 for the Birmingham Chargers, 0 for your Princeton Vikings. The Vikings are moving, though, their first trip inside the red zone for the day. And there's going to be a timeout taken by the Birmingham Chargers. They needed to regroup and get themselves together after that long play, and Coach just didn't feel comfortable with it. He wanted to make sure that they did not let this team get in the box. This is life or death at this point. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game. And we have exactly, we're letting it run down to 2 minutes. So the game will stop at 2 minutes. The clock will stop at 2 minutes. That's what they're trying to tell you. So, here in youth football, the clock does run until the last 2 minutes of the half and of the game. And during that time frame, the clock takes on a normal operation of stopping on dead balls, out of bounds, and so forth and so on. And so that's why the game seemingly moves at a different pace until we get to these final 2 minutes. The significance in these final 2 minutes is we're now 7-0. The Birmingham Chargers are backed up against their own goal line as the Princeton Vikings are making their push to make this game potentially look at overtime, or will they even take the chance for the 2-point conversion and the win? Only time will tell, but they've got to get into the box first, and here we are. First down for your Princeton Vikings from the 4-yard line, and there are some mix-ups in personnel with the Vikings. Players are now ready. Ball is snapped. Quarterback takes it a direct drive, and he is going to be taken down after no gain or potentially a very short loss on the play, as he is, the Birmingham Chargers bend but don't break. Yeah, this is the first game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we wanted to let you know that Sky Cup Network will be reporting here all day. Final game starting around the 5 to 6 o'clock time frame. A second down for the Princeton Vikings. The young man is pushing forward, and they're going to mark him down at about the 4-yard line again. So that this defense over here for the Birmingham Chargers is most definitely stepping up. I know in my days as a defensive player, we used to always go in the huddle anytime we were in the red zone and say, bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. I wonder how many guys in that huddle right now is saying bend but don't break. And on the other side, the Princeton Vikings are saying, move them, drive them into the end zone. So let's see which coaches can have the most effectiveness here on this next couple plays. Coming out, you're going to have 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line for your Princeton Vikings, coming to you from the Cincinnati area. Wearing that Cincinnati red, yes, they are. Yeah, 1 minute and 12 seconds. This is going to get exciting here. Most of these games in the last 2 days got exciting toward the end. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's preseason, some of these guys are still getting some of the jitters out, trying to make sure they're ready to rock and roll. Some of them still haven't solidified their positions for the rest of the season. They may not even be comfortable in the positions that they're currently in. But nevertheless, they're preparing for it now with 1 minute and 12. Here we are, 3rd down, Princeton Vikings. Ball snap, and it looks to be a false snap by the center, which is going to back up the Vikings, move them out of potential scoring range with an easy play, and that could prove to be detrimental, as we will now be 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. And I'm sure that deflated a few of the fans on the Princeton Vikings side. But they must remember, 1 minute and 3 left. It is 3rd down and this team is driving. They have pretty much had a pretty good offensive momentum here in the second half. And if they could complete this here, this would be, I'm sure, a sideline erupting score for the Princeton Vikings. We got motion coming from the right. Quarterback fakes it. He's going to throw it. Oh, he throws it high. Almost intercepted. That was not what he wanted to see, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, it was close. It was close. That young DB from the Birmingham Chargers almost had his moment of glory, sealing the game with an interception and being on the backside by himself. He could have potentially ran it all the way back to the end zone, which would have been some salt in a very deep wound. All right, we're back over here. 58.9 seconds. Princeton Vikings are spread. Motion coming from the right. Receiver goes over. He swings out. Quarterback throws it. Oh, and there's a collision right at the ball. Number 3 from the Birmingham Chargers met number 5 just as the ball arrived to shake it loose, and I think that is going to go as an incomplete pass, turnover on downs. Ball is going to be turned over to the Birmingham Chargers with 53 seconds left in the game, which could potentially seal it barring a turnover. All right, 52 seconds left in the game. Birmingham Chargers 11U versus Princeton Vikings 11U. Quarterback takes a direct snap off to the left side. He's got some space to run, and the thing they did not want to see from the Princeton Vikings side was a first down. The clock is continuing to – it's going to be a first down marked off. The clock is going to stop with 39.4 seconds left on the clock. Last play of the game, and it's not going to be a snap. The Birmingham Chargers, ladies and gentlemen, have come into the Dunta Robinson Rising Stars Gridiron Workout and come away with a win against the Princeton Vikings. Final score in today's game is 7-0. This is Maurice Simpkins with SkyCorp Network. We'll see you right back here in a few moments. Same YouTube page, different link for our next game between two hometown juggernauts, the Greene County 12U versus Oconee 12U Titans. This is sure billed to be a big matchup, and we hope you guys join us for the next game.